Hi, everybody. Nice to see everybody. Well, actually, I hope it's the other way around. I wanted to show you something that I've been doing for a while. And many of you might know that I'm now doing kind of voice prints and frequency, really getting into frequency, really reading frequencies of our body and being able to respond to those frequency. Like, how do we know what supplements we need, what our body needs? So I found a couple of different ways. Um, they're not related per se. They work really well together, but I just wanted to show you one version of this. Now, I've been working with Sherry Edwards' work, which is amazing, amazing, amazing. We take a voice print, and what we work with is the highs and low frequencies of what is going on, and we can put it into different templates um, and read different things like well, she's got so many in there, so many specialty kind of templates that you work with. It could be nutrition, it could be muscles, it could be pancreas, it can be heart, it can be lung. Really interesting things that I'm not going to talk too much about that today because I just wanted to show you the other one that I've been working with. Um, a little bit different. It works with a Biofield, which I really like. It also is an app on your phone. So two very different things. And again, work well together or separately, depending on what resonates with you, on how you want to know what's going on with the frequencies in your body. And it's been amazing. I think I pretty much owe my life to Sherry's work there because when I was having a few issues, I went, you know what? I am just going to stay nourished with the frequencies that I know I need. And it worked out. So that's probably in another webinar, but I also wanted to show you this one. I did do a U Wealth package with Darius. I'm never going to say his name right. Big last name, Bizarri. I know that's not right. They're doing an encore again. I've been working with many people with the Genius app here. This one is much more user friendly all at once. And as you can see kind of in the screen, I'm ready to do an analysis for somebody. And it's kind of really cool the way that it works. So I had just put in somebody's name and picture. And what happens is you can either be a practitioner of your own, or you can set up what's called the Quanta Capsule and actually have an app on your phone. You can literally send me your voice and your picture, and I'll get an email saying, oh, Lynn sent in her Quanta Cap for analysis. So I would take a look. And here's what I would do. I would look for, so this is at the top, you see mind. So it's mind. I have specialty libraries in here as well, Biofield and body. Now, it kind of puts it in priority. We look for the numbers above 600 and below 200 in terms of highs and lows, kind of like this one. We look for the highs and lows. Kind of the same thing, a little bit different, but it goes by a different analysis and perspective. And right now, this is showing that mind for this person is probably the most important. Go into the libraries, a Biofield. Now, I can even show an aura picture, and I should have put some up to show you. I don't want to, it'll come up with the person's picture that I'm doing the analysis on, so I don't want to put that one up. But they're crazy amazing. And if I get this on Facebook or YouTube, I'll try and put pictures underneath to show, especially on Facebook. So, for example, right here, the mind right now for this person today, the neurotransmitters would be important. So I see the top three kind of in the yellow above 600. So what I could do a number of things. I could do the quick balance down below and just start sending frequencies to this person and creating a playlist for this person in terms of frequency tones. Now, you may hear little tinkle tones on here. I'm not sure if you can hear it. I've got them kind of low. They are actually the grounding frequency because we are using cell phones. And then also the frequencies are kind of underlying underneath these little tinkle tones, I call them. They are supposed to do a major upgrade, so we get to choose kind of tones, which I think some are going to be even nature tones. But just to give you an idea, I could press that red quick balance down there and just do a quick balance. Now, I do that on myself before people's sessions. I do this when I am feeling like I don't have a lot of energy. I do this whenever I can, actually, because I find even the quick balance, actually, in just a few moments, my energy level is better, and I'm feeling a bit more balanced, and my aura colors are better. So it's really, really interesting. And the next time I will show you the aura, but again, because I had this up, I don't want to put the person that I'm doing the analysis out there. So if I just undo that, and excuse me, I'm going to put on plugging in my battery here. Sorry about that. Oh, okay. It might give a glitch, I'm not sure. Okay. Okay, so I got my battery plugged in. So again, the neurotransmitters. So I just showed you the quick balance. That red tab at the bottom just does the highs and lows, kind of like this one. Again, this is not the same system, but I'm showing you this voice print that I do in Sherry Edwards' work of bioacoustics. So basically, this kind of quick balance on the app plays kind of the highs and lows and quick balances someone. And energetics and frequency, because everything is energy, everything is frequency. Now let me show you some of the cool things on here. So that would be most important for that client today. So I might work in there. I might go into the libraries, which is another thing, because it's another whole set of, just like Sherry Edwards templates. These are libraries where you can go and do, you know, a lung library, a sleep library, a fat library. So you can, they're really kind of specialty ones. Let's go to under Biofield. I could show the aura. I can do solfeggio tones. So for this person, let's put that over. I think you can see things better. We could put the, let me show you. It goes down. It says the main hold tray. So you take these frequencies, go down into the main hold tray. I'll put those 3 there. If I went down, you can see some of the color coding is red, yellow, blue, and green, and then blue. Basically, again, I'm looking for the numbers over 600 to be the hot spots, under 200 to be the things that are needed. That's obviously just a general description of what we look at. If I look down below, then there's an 18. There's a number 18 down there. That's pretty low, and I might put those 2 in. Now I want to save room for other things, so depending on what I'm looking for, depending on what the issue is, we might look for different things. The Nogiers are something that I learned by having this app. I never knew about the Nogier frequencies, and the Nogier frequencies, I do know that Nogier G is one that we all need for our body a lot of times, and is very overall. They're more like organ frequencies. You can look those up, and I do have them in my package as well in the classes, and we discuss those. So let me look down below, Nogier B. There's some chemical sensitivities that are coming up, a fair amount. Kind of surprised at these for this person. I know he was outside a lot yesterday, so that's in the woods, actually. You know what? They were using a chainsaw most of the day. So yeah, that is interesting. You find things out that you don't necessarily think might come up. Let's look at his organs. Okay, so gallbladder is above 600, just a little bit. Liver and heart all make sense for him. Today's stress, body systems. Again, I'm not looking for anything in particular for him today. Now, spinal energy is interesting. This doesn't go in, you don't see this in number like the others, but I'm looking for the above. So C1, always important, right? The neck, C1 and C2, always important. He's got a C4 that's pretty low. Again, I know he was working hard outside in the woods yesterday, so this may help. There's a couple of red spots there, kind of hot spots on thoracic 5 and 6. Thoracic 11, again, I've now got 19 items in there, and I want to do an overall for him. So, all right, you can do essential oils, you can do minerals, you can do sensitivities. Let's see what vitamins are coming up for him today. Vitamin C is actually on a high note, so looks like he either has too much or it's not working right. So I'm going to give him some vitamin C, vitamin E, folate there. Let's go down to the bottoms. Biotin and choline. I'm going to put that in the main hold tray as a frequency. Vitamin K is really important, and it's just a little bit of 200, so I'm going to do that for him. And let's see, what didn't we go? I got about 25 items. Now, if I was just playing these for him, I do about 25, 30 items. Again, what I really love about frequency learning is that no matter what system I've learned, whether it be Lightwave, whether it be bioacoustics, whether it be this app, generally everybody says that the body can take in 25 to 30 to 40 frequencies at a time when you are, I guess you want to say, in a session. So that is really awesome. Let's go into body systems. So urinary is above 600, immune, respiratory, and skeletal. So we'll put those in his main hold tray. Integumentary is a 133. That has come up for everyone. So that is really interesting. If anybody has insights on that, let me know. I know he has a little bit of digestion stuff, so let's put in some enzymes. And again, this is kind of an overall workup for him today, not really concentrating on any particular issue per se. So then what I do in the main hold tray is go over here. It would begin the analysis. And I could either play the high, the low, or the medium. And this actually goes into much more detail in the body if you need to. Again, keep watch for these because I'd like to do weekly, getting used to putting this up on the screen, so I'm hoping you can see it well. I'd like to do some weekly sessions, invite in volunteers, and we'll do your voice print and tones for you. The tones that are done are harmonizing, so they're good for everyone when you do someone as well. Even when I do a session, these tones are good for me because they're harmonizing tones. My body will take what they need. So I'm just going to press high. I'm going to do the highs right now. So again, this puts it into a priority scan and starts playing the tones that the analysis thinks is needed. Now, is this perfect? No. Is it? I've been working with this long enough to know that it makes a difference when you use it. It's a connection with people. It gives you insights on what your body is doing, and I'm finding it very user-friendly. Now, if you had a Quanta Capsule and wanted to work with me, I could press that little share button. I could put in your email. This would go right downloaded on your phone or iPad, and you could choose to play the tones that I'm choosing for you. You could make your own playlist. So a lot of times I'll do a Biofield balancing playlist and send that, and then we'll go into the libraries and send that. So I could play this for him. And these are just some special graphics I got, which I don't super love, but they're kind of cool. I'll just minimize that. So I could play these for a couple of minutes, go back and look at his aura, look at the color change. That would be really, really cool. And again, next time I'll do that, but when you take a picture, it's in there. So next time I'll do someone or myself and show you the way that the aura changes just in a couple of minutes. So again, this is a connection. This is really pretty easy to do. I've seen some people who have had some challenges using it, but most people can log right on. I'm going to stop that. Log right on and use the app, and then literally I can share your tones. It's been very informative for me to see what's in here. I work with the woman who is a naturopathic doctor. I use a lot of her libraries. In fact, let's go over to, and saying that, it's 111 on my screen, so that's really cool. I think the libraries were up. Let me go into the libraries real quick since I'm not really redoing. These are libraries that I've purchased that I've been doing for people because some people have issues that they're working on. So if I begin in the analysis, this is going to do the analysis of the libraries on this particular person. So right now, it's going to put it in kind of priority. It's saying histamine is an issue. There's even some eye issues. Now he's a young person, so I'm kind of surprised about that, but there would be sleep for sure. Let me just, so it even has sleep ley lines, and it can tell you if there's different ley lines that, so what I could do is actually press that share, send him tones on his Quanta Capsule. I could go in here. So these are all the ones that I put in so far for him. I could clear all those and make him another playlist. So I might want to put some histamine in. Now, if I was working on a particular issue, then I might just stay in the sleep. I might just stay in the vision. I'm working with some people on vision, so we just do the vision libraries. Now, I have the assemblage point in here, and I'm doing this on my nutritional energetics, so you guys may know what the assemblage point is. If not, look it up. I think this is a cool library. Right now, he's got, I don't ever know what all these mean until I really, really get into the library and study it, but I go by the numbers. I go by the frequency and the analysis. So this assemblage point library, I think it's in 4 parts, and it gets pretty interesting. But again, just like with bioacoustics, we work with the numbers. We don't try and second guess what is going on, because our body is so, so complicated. So just for... yeah, these are kind of all making sense. And I'm going to stick with the assemblage point. Put in some depression and anxiety, fear, and anger. And this one. Okay. Now, I'm seeing a lot of things in the assemblage point. So again, right now, I'm making him kind of an assemblage point. Liver stress, emotional stress. And then the assemblage point is in your body, basically your energetic still point and combo point. So I have a class on the assemblage point, and I'm finding this interesting for him. This is probably a really good thing to be doing. So let's go down and just going by the numbers. Again, there's fat, there's thyroid, there's assemblage point, brain lobe circuits. So I'm just going to go by the numbers. That's kind of a hot spot. Those all look good number-wise. And I'm just going to put all these in. 2nd brain circuit, 3rd brain circuit, 5th brain circuit, and 6th brain circuit. Again, I'd have to go into the library, and we'd have to go into all these little definitions so that we know. Now I've got 21 items in there, but that's good because I really want to concentrate on the assemblage beam for him and get him reorganized and balanced. So again, this will prioritize what I just chose for mostly the assemblage beam. So he's got a couple high, a couple medium, and a few low. So he's got more lows. So I'm going to play the lows. And I'm going to play these for a couple of minutes. I'm going to go back and rescan. And I'll probably play 2 or 3 minutes each one. I'll go back and check his aura, see how that changed. This will, again, rescan and bring up priorities. And a few minutes at a time playing these tones, I have found myself has made a big difference. It's the intent, it's the focus, it's what you're looking at. And you're sending harmonizing and balancing frequency to yourself, so you can balance the frequencies in your field. We all have this in us. We all can do this ourselves, but it takes kind of constant attention. So even though this is kind of AI and computer and phone, it does have the earth tones in the background to keep us balanced. So we can use this for good. We can use it for focus. We can use it for learning. And what they found is a 7-week span of reorganizing. And I'm pretty sure that could pretty much be said with bioacoustics and retraining your brain anyway. 7 weeks, right? Will actually, you will see differences. And I use this for my eyes. I use it for my husband's eyes. I use it for different areas. Every once in a while, I'll just come on and do a scan for myself and see where I'm at. As many of you know, we operate, and it's summertime, we operate a resort and restaurant, and I always need to be high energy. So I am using this as well as the bioacoustics to keep my body balanced, my frequencies harmonized, and look at the world around me. There's even a house clearing that you can do, which is really, really cool. And when a customer signs up with me to work with me, I usually do a free house balancing and send you that tone, because how can you stay balanced if your environment around you isn't balanced? It looks at ley lines, it looks at energies in the home, and you could actually even do a house clearing. So stay tuned for more of these. I do want to do them on a weekly basis, bring in some clients, have people do their own scan, and have everyone benefit that's watching. So thanks everybody, and stay nourished.